President Zelensky has welcomed as a clear signal of support Europe's decision to approve 50 billion euros in aid. That's about $54 billion. The current plan is to use the interest on the income from frozen Russian assets to fund the package. More than $200 billion worth of assets are within EU jurisdiction. All 27 members agreed. Hungary lifted its veto, and President Zelensky said the unanimous decision is crucial in making it clear that Europe is behind Ukraine in a united way. Krišjānis Kariņš is Latvia's foreign minister. He joins me now. In the run-up to the vote, I got an indication it was going to happen, but what did you do to buy off Viktor Orban's opposition?
Well, I don't think there's any talk of buying off opposition. I think for the Hungarian Prime Minister, it's very clear that all of Europe was united, insisting that we come together. And he joined everyone else. And one could say that in the European Union, we have gotten our act together. It's a very clear decision, a unanimous decision, a very clear signal for Ukraine that they will have our undivided financial support over the next 4 years. It's a very good signal to Europeans that we are back all on the same page. And it is a very clear signal to Russia that Europe is not only standing behind Ukraine in words, we've now made a clear commitment for the next 4 years to provide the necessary funding as well.
The attention will turn to the United States, which has got its own funding difficulties. Zelensky says tonight this is a clear signal of support, one which the US can take. And indeed, President von der Leyen says, we've done our bit now, it's time for you to do yours. Why should Europe be confident that the US will provide their funding when everything we've heard so far suggests they won't?
Well, I think if American politicians take a hard look at their own self-interest, their self-interest is, of course, in making sure that Russia does not win this war. Russia is trying to overturn the rules-based system that the U.S. has, in a sense, underwritten since the end of the Second World War. In a sense, this is a direct challenge to the system that they've set up. And the way to make sure that that system holds is to provide the support to Ukraine.
I often, I'm familiar with the argument that if Ukraine, God forbid, were to fall, then, Russia's line moves ever closer towards the EU and, of course, to your own country. How realistic is this idea that Putin would threaten an EU country? I mean, obviously, there's the NATO aspect, but would actually saber rattle against an EU country, say, such as your own?
Well, I think it must be understood that Russia will not stop of its own accord. It can only be stopped. Ukraine is now in the front line. Ukraine is fighting. Ukraine has the will and the ability. They simply need the funds and the ammunition in order to do the job that they're already doing. And the EU has come through. We're expecting and hoping that the US will come through soon as well with their commitments. But if Ukraine were to fail, this would be a danger, actually a potential threat to all of Europe, and indeed to the broader world, because Russia would have learned the lesson, might can make right, might makes right, and let's continue. How they would continue, we don't know. That's why we have to make sure we stop them now, and it's cheaper to stop them now than to do that sometime in the future.
Lord Cameron, Foreign Minister, your counterpart in the UK, he said it was all rather reminiscent of the 1930s for foreign ministers as you face this threat and the idea of preventing the aggression from escalating. Do you subscribe to that view as you look at the scene in Europe?
Well, certainly one reads history and one starts to think that's what it must have felt like back then. But it really is right now a pretty clear good versus evil. It doesn't get much starker than that. And we, on the democratic side, the side of the world that adheres to and understands the need for the rule of law, we need to band together. Now is the time.
So, all right, last question, Minister. And I know this is going to sound mealy-mouthed to you, bearing in mind you've just provided 50 billion, which is a fortune. But I guess the question, because when that runs out, the issue becomes, are you prepared to provide more?
Latvia's answer is absolutely. We are already at 1% of GDP. The 50 billion is a 0.something% of Europe's GDP. So we have a lot of room to expand. So this is not the final. And compared to what a country such as Latvia is doing, this is only a small part of actually what we could ultimately do.
Minister, I'm grateful to you. Thank you, sir.